Alright, hello everyone. This is the Sonic Goon, coach of the Weyard Wailord for SKL Season 9. And today I'm doing a Teambuilder recap, just what I built for my Week 1 match. For my Week 1 match, I'm facing Jigglypigs, coach of the Detroit Fletchlings. So, here, just a matchup site. This is the Pokemon website that we use to host the actual league. It's called Pokemon Draft League.online. It's really great, mostly because this page, specifically the matchup page, because it just gives you a brief rundown of all the Pokemon on both of your teams, so you can like organize them by speed or attack or special attack, whatever. So you can just kind of see the matchup in a very clean way, and it's also fast because it's not a Google Doc. So all those old leagues running on Google Docs probably slide on over to this site because it's amazing. But also, this isn't updated, or it doesn't show the Gen 6 value. So, like, for example, it says Dugtrio is 100 attack. It doesn't. But yeah, overall, this is still really good for like Gen 8 or even Gen 7 leagues. So yeah, it should be. This is a really valuable tool. Not even just because of the Pokemon data tab, but also the other ones. So season statistics. It breaks down like the KDA, the average, the game, how many. The most important one is the games played, because you can kind of, as the season goes on, kind of just have the data all in one spot, so you can see like, oh, this is what they like to bring. So then you now have a better way of guessing what they're going to bring and make a counter team for it. It also has the speed tiers tab, which is basically just a cheat sheet to see like actual speed values. So like here, I can see that like a +1 superior outspeeds my Cloyster. So I can definitely like be like, oh, he's probably gonna bring like Scarf Serp to counter Shell Smash Cloyster. So like that's just something that you can now just see, where beforehand you wouldn't probably be able to think. You wouldn't think of that unless you like were prepping with someone else. It also tells me that the only thing that really beats Serp with a Scarf is Whimsicott, but Whimsicott is friggin' Pranksters, I don't really care. But yeah. Um, and then the other thing's a useful moves tab. So this tab basically just breaks down like every single like support move that they have that is very useful. So Stealth Rock Spikes, T Spikes, Webs, Defog, Rapid Spin, Heal Bell, Aromatherapy, and Wish. Obviously, this is also updated for Gen 8. So like, it says that Rotom and Whimsicott have defog, but they don't actually have it this gen. Same with Superior. Superior doesn't have defog either. So this actually just makes our removal pretty equal, but the difference between our teams is that he has way less hazard stacking than I do, because I have 3 rockers, spikes user, and spikes users. Well, he only has like 2 rockers and spikes user, and that just makes it so much easier to prep for. His spinner sucks because it's Hitmontop, and then he has obviously like Heal Bell and Aromatherapy, but I don't really care about that move because I'm not really spamming like Toxic or anything that needs to get healed. And then like our wish options are basically the same Pokemon. And then the last tab is resistances. This is really useful because like you just kind of find that one mon that just kind of screws over their entire team. So like, look at my team. I have a Galarian Fire weakness because like my only fire resist is like Rotom Wash, but then I also have Heatran. But like, because this doesn't account for abilities when talking about weaknesses, it's also a bit glitched because it definitely says Pilot Swine has 4 times weak to fire and fighting, which is just not true. It's only weak to grass, and it should still be weak to ice. So yeah, I think some of the type weaknesses are off, but obviously you can't have everything perfect because this site's really useful. So looking at my opponent's team though, I look at his team and I'm just like, his 2 fire resistances are a Pokemon doesn't really want to take moves from Heatran, and then another Pokemon that doesn't really want to take moves from Heatran, because Heatran can just switch it up and not use a fire move against these 2, so it's fine. And then he has Serp, Skarm, Sneasel, Piloswine. Even Piloswine with Thick Fat's still probably not going to want to take a Fire Blast. So that's why in my team I went with Scarf Heatran, just because Fire Blast. But yeah, this is basically just a rundown of the site that I used to help me prep for this. So to go back into my team, just explain what's going on here. I got Rotom Wash. This is literally the standard bulky Rotom Wash set, because it's like, man, I need something that can switch into Charizard. This this switches into Charizard. Um, and then I just Pain Split or Hydro Pump and just kind of win 1v1. Unless he gets a crit, which can always happen, but if that happens, that happens, whatever. But yeah, Hydro Pump or Hydro Pump, Pain Split, Will-O-Wisp. I mean, Will-O-Wisp is kind of just here for like Hitmontop and to stop Piloswine, but even then, I don't really need it. I might just switch this out for T-Wave, because in this generation the yellow color is broken. Because then I can like T-Wave a Superior, and then there goes the Superior. And then like, but like Milotic can come in, but then like, why would you switch into Milotic on an Electric type? And like, I don't really care. Like, you wouldn't switch in Piloswine on this because like it's too risky. So I feel like I should, because like T-Wave just murders Zardex, because that's 75% speed loss in this generation before they nerfed it in Gen 7, because, you know, it's broken. So yeah, I'm actually going to change this. But yeah, that's just basically what this mon does. It's just kind of here to take physical hits and then just spread status and Pain Split and then Volt Switch wherever to get momentum going. Then here I have Mega Scizor. Really just standard defog set. This isn't the best defogger, but in draft you kind of go with what you have. This is just max special defense, because I don't want and max special defense, and I have light metal as my ability, because I don't want to send in Scizor and then they send in they switch out into Gardevoir to copy my Technician and then blow me away with a base 90 power HP fire. Like, that's just not something I want to do. So I'm going to do light metal so that they can't immediately copy it and then blow me away. So then I can Technician, then I can just switch out and not have to deal with a base 90 move, basically, which is fine. And, you know, Bull Punch, even with not even that much investment, still probably going to do a lot to a lot of Pokemon. And pretty much all this Pokemon's here to do is click Defog and Roost. But yeah, so that's Scizor. Then we have a gender reveal, the T-Trend. It's probably a really messed up name, but I don't really care. So again, as I looked at their team, Fire Blast kind of just goes in, especially Scarf Heatran, because Dry Skin, Helios, that doesn't want to take it. Syrup doesn't want to take this. Syrup also can't really do anything to me unless he's HP ground, but I can scout for that with my ground immunity and ground resist. So yeah, I'm fine. And then Sneasel doesn't really switch into this at all. It doesn't switch into that at all. Guard takes a chunk from that. Milotic can switch in on that, but then I can just switch out to Rotom Wash or something along those lines. Skarm, Piloswine, Hitmontop, nothing on the team really wants to switch in on it other than Zard and Milotic. But if Zard gets a crit, then it's over. And Milotic does want to get burned because of Marvel Scale, but oh well. Burn in this generation is actually broken, so I don't even know if Milotic wants to get burned. But yeah, that's just basically just what I wanted to do, because you click Fire Blast and something's probably going to die or take over half and die to a KO. And then my last moves are Earth Power, because if he's not DD Zard, then Heatran comes in and clicks Earth Power and claims Zard. Flash Cannon just kind of does good neutral damage, and I'm pretty sure that one-shots Gardevoir. And if I don't have any reason to click Fire Blast, then Flash Cannon should be fine. And then Stone Edge hits Zard if he's not Mega'd. So, yeah. Overall, this is just kind of a Pokemon just gonna be sweeping after I take out stuff. Alright, so here I have Focus Sash, Dugtrio, 3-hit big hot men. He's probably just gonna be clicking Earthquake, but he also has the Sucker and the Stealth Rock here for good tech. Because the main thing is that I want to get rid of Pokemon that can just take a Pokemon off the field, and I feel this is definitely the week to do that. Because if he's not Scarf Zard, if he's not, or not Scarf Zard, DD Zard, then even Dugtrio can come in and then just trap and take it out, and then he probably sends in Sneasel to revenge kill or Serp, and then I just get Stealth Rocks down, and that's just a fantastic thing because of Sash, and then I can Sucker Punch, do some damage, and die, and then switch in something that can deal with Serp. So overall, I think that's just a really good option to have. Yeah. But star of the show actually this week is Choice Band Staraptor. um, Not many things wants to take a banded Brave Bird. I don't even think you don't switch in Heliolisk on this. Like the only thing that switches in, like you don't switch in anything on this Mon. Like what's your sack? It does get threatened out with Sneasel, but I have to keep that in mind. So I feel like this Mon, if he doesn't bring Sneasel, this Mon just kind of wins because I one shot Serp. I probably 2 KO Heliolisk. Miss Mages is probably going to fold because it has base 60 defenses. Like it's actually slightly bulkier than Heliolisk, but it doesn't resist, so it doesn't matter. Zard probably could take 2, so I have to keep that in mind if he was running like a bulkier Zard. Pori Z doesn't take 2, and plus, like, why would you switch in a Pori Z on a Pokemon that has close combat? Milotic definitely dies to this. Gardevoir definitely dies. Hitmontop is weak, so no one cares. But yeah, I just think that the Staraptor is just going to come in every single time and just take it Mon, or just U-turn and just chunk something. But yeah, so this Mon's just kind of here to click a move and just blow up the field. Because if I get rid of enough Pokemon on their team, then I can just kind of just wait them out. Last Pokemon is Whimsicott. I like the idea of Prankster Sunspore, but I probably will switch this out for something else. I might actually do that because I didn't know this beforehand, but Stunspore is not effective against grass types and electric types because for some dumbass reason they made it so electric types can't get paralyzed, and then grass types are immune to all powder moves, so that includes Stunspore, which is annoying. But like also Prankster Sunspore is literally the guaranteed Zardex like setup shutdown, and I kind of need that because this Mon, like even if you have like a bajillion bulky waters, this Pokemon's still a threat to your team. Like who cares? Like it's Zardex. It doesn't give a crap about your rules. It's Zardex. You know, Tough Claws boosted everything. Dumb. 130 base attack, especially if you're DD Zard. But yeah, that Pokemon's just stupid. Also being like Prankster, Leech Seed, and then having the option to U-turn to catch like Serp trying to come in to eat like a Stunspore or Leech Seed, and then I just kind of get out of there. Man, if this Pokemon had freaking T-Wave, it makes 0 sense for it to get T-Wave, but man, but yeah. Moonblast is kind of just here. I honestly might just switch Leech Seed and Moonblast for Giga Drain and something else. Because, like, I don't really have anything that directly deals with Milotic and gets rid of it. And, like, this Pokemon, I don't really care if it gets burned. Because I have, like, Giga Drain. So, like, I might just put Giga Drain on this. But I'm not sure. Because, like, Moonblast does more damage. And, like, I can lower the special attack of the Milotic. But then I can also switch in, like, Serp as I go for it. And then I boost the Serp's special attack. And that'll be just, that's no buenos. So yeah. But overall, I think I'm gonna probably, overall, I think this is a solid team. I didn't even know you got Hurricane. What the hell? So yeah. This should be pretty much accurate to what I'm gonna bring in the actual battle when it happens. But yeah. Hope to see you guys when the actual battle happens. Hopefully I win. I think I'm gonna have a good chance against this because I have a lot of Pokemon that force prep. So I'm gonna hope I counter that force prep. See ya.